Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss preparation plan for GATE 2026 for the branch Data Science and Artificial Intelligence 60 days before. So in this 60 days, in this short duration, how you are going to prepare, what's the preparation strategy? Let us analyze that. My dear, let me start with a quote just like this. You are actually braver than what you believe, and you are actually stronger than what you seems to be, and you are actually smarter than what you think. So what I am trying to convey is it is not at all too much too late. So even at this period of time also, if you focus in a proper way, you can get a good score in our GATE 2026. Yes, students, we can partition our syllabus into four parts like this: engineering maths and foundational computer science subjects, and core subjects of data science and AI topics. My dear, many of the students attempt both the CS papers and also our DS paper, data science and artificial intelligence paper. So even if the student is from CSA branch, almost the syllabus is just like a subset. So he can cover any question. If the question came from the probability, if the question came from algorithms, if the question came from database, definitely they can answer the question. So if you want to make some difference, let me say, just like a rank deciding subjects, you can say, if you want to make the difference, then definitely you must focus on the core part of DA paper, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning. Okay. In these core subjects, data science and AI topics, we can get on average some 22 to 25 marks. So if you are preparing only CSC topics, in that case, you can definitely answer remaining part. You can score 70 to 75 marks, nothing wrong. But if you really want to make the difference and if you want to get a good score, then definitely these subjects also you need to focus. Now, in this session, we are going to analyze all the things. Let me start with artificial intelligence. My dear, in the first unit of artificial intelligence, just like a search unit, the areas that you should not leave before going to the examination is, the topic is iterative deepening depth first search. In iterative deepening depth first search, there is a possibility that they can ask 2 marks question, and also uniform cost search. They can ask the question like a time complexity or space complexity by using the uniform cost, by understanding the optimal length and all. So these things are comes under uninformed searches, you can say. And if you come to the informed searches, there is a algorithm like a star algorithm, and A star algorithm, by finding the F scores, we are going to find the optimal path cost. That is also a very important area that we should focus. And this A star comes under informed searches. After informed searches, we have adversarial search techniques. In adversarial search techniques, we have minimal algorithm and minimax alpha beta pruning. So in last 2024 and also in 2025 papers, we saw the questions from alpha beta pruning. So you don't leave this area, try to solve all the problems in this area, right? And also coming to the next part, just like tautology in predicate logic, in our first order logic and propositional logic, in logic part, the area, they can give some formula, which of the following is tautology, which of the following is not a tautology. These model questions are very important, so focus on that. And also the possibility is they can touch tautology for 1 mark and predicate logic question for 2 marks. Yes, in that sense, they can give some assertive statement. For that assertive statement, they can ask the appropriate predicate formula. Yes, by using multiple quantifiers, they can give the assertive statement, they can ask the predicate formula, or they can give the predicate formula and they may ask the corresponding assertive statement to that. They are the possible questions. And also reasoning under uncertainty. We have Bayesian belief network. Yeah, they can touch conditional independence with Bayesian belief network, and also exact inference to the variable elimination. The formula consists some hidden variables and some variables which are well known to us with their probabilities, and we can derive some conclusion from that. So the exact inference topic is also very important. So in the last unit, you can focus on belief networks and also exact inference, right? And year to year, we are noticing that the weightage of artificial intelligence is increasing. So we can expect minimum 11 marks from this subject. And after artificial intelligence, let us take machine learning part. And in this machine learning, these are the different topics that we should not leave before going to the examination. And here we mentioned all the topics with difficulty levels and also corresponding weightage. My dear, there are many topics, gradient descent and ridge regression. So, in the regression topics, linear regression is also very, very important, right? So, we can easily answer the question just like a mathematical constructions, and also that's very important area. And in clusters methods, the K methods are very, very important. We are going to uh, analyze such things also by taking this table. I hope you got the idea like this. From the programming like Python, we are getting some 6 marks weightage. So we can analyze like three topics. First topic is recursive function, and the second topic what we are going to expect is it's like a list, tuple, set, and dictionary. And also coming to the third one, control statements. Yeah, in control statements, the structures, if else structure, while loop, for loop, all these topics are important. So we are getting the questions from Python like this. In the data structures, we have different types of data structures, linear data structures, non-linear data structures. So linked list, stack, queue, tree, graph, different data structures are available. My dear, in these data structures, the most important part that we are analyzing from the previous year gate questions is the stack applications is very important area, and also queue operations, right? DQ operations, NQ operations, insertions, deletions, and also the structure like tree, K-array, binary search tree, and AVL tree. All these concepts are very important. And we got the questions from hashing also. So don't leave these areas before going to the exam, right? And including data structures, we also have algorithms. So in algorithms, these are the topics we have to focus more. My dear, among all these topics, in these, if you go for further filtering, the topics like spanning trees, yeah, spanning trees, the minimal spanning trees, the algorithms to find the minimal spanning trees, Kruskal's approach, Prim's approach, all these concepts are very important. And the statements begins with asymptotic notations. Yeah, big O notation, small O notation, yeah, big O, omega, theta, upper bound, lower bound, and average tight bound. All these notations, asymptotic notations, where we are going to discuss with the time complexity, space complexity, these things are also important. And including all these, this recursive part, that means recursion part is very, very important also in algorithm. These are the 8 topics we listed here. If you combinedly see the programming, data structures, and algorithms, what I am saying, Python and also data structures and also algorithms. If you include these 3 subjects, the weightage comes to 20 to 24 marks, right? Yeah, we can expect 20 to 24 marks by including all these 3 subjects, and they are just like a linked subjects. You can prepare all these things at one set. Okay. In our database management system and data warehousing, my dear, there are many different important topics are available. So among all the topics, before going to the examination in the short duration, there are topics we should focus more. We should not leave these topics before going to the examination, just like ER model. Yes, ER model and relational models, or all ER diagrams and key constraints, integrity constraints, all these things we are going to discuss here, and that models are very, very important. And also relational algebra. Yeah, the queries, tuple calculus, SQL queries, all these things are also we have to prepare well before going to exam. And normalization, yes my dear, normalization. In the given data there is some anomaly. We have to overcome that anomaly, we have to overcome that problem by doing some standardization. So all your 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, all these normal forms are very, very important. Yeah, we can definitely expect the question from this area. And also file organization and indexing. And in data warehouse, in data warehousing, multi-dimensional data models, these topics and all these conceptual hierarchies, fact and dimensions tables, all these things are very, very important. Yeah, students, coming to the link of the subjects, combination you can say, you can follow the different possible combinations like this. The first best combination is you can just move on with your interested subjects. Nobody can stop you. That is the best way when you are going for masters also. The specialization that what you are going to choose. Now here itself you can decide, and your way of preparation should be like that. Nobody can question you in that. But apart from that, when you want to focus on marks or something, you can take some subjects just like artificial intelligence and machine learning, and also aptitude, and then math. My dear, if you are okay with basic mathematics and general aptitude, then definitely that logical ability helps you to understand the logical subjects like artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is one way of the combination the student can go for, and you can easily score more than 60 marks if you prepare in this manner, right? Yeah, AI ML includes some 25 marks, and general aptitude exclusively it has 15 marks. There itself you are getting 40 marks, right? And also you can go like the programming subjects. Yeah, just like you can go with programming, Python like, and data structures, and algorithms you can say. So this is also one combination of subjects. They are just like a interlinked, you can prepare well. Okay. And DBMS with database and data warehousing. This is also important subject, and it is like a independent subject, not like a link. Individually also you can prepare, not like a combined question we can expect. So if you prepare that subject, you can get the marks exclusively. My dear, I am not forcing you anything. I am just saying a possible combination. Depends on your interest, you can move on. And before the 60 days of examination, this is the time you have to focus what you already learned some level, according to that you can just move on your preparation just like a progressive manner. Yeah, students, anyway, wish you all very good luck for your GATE 2026 examination. Yeah, wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Hello students, I'm Aditya faculty at ACE Engineering Academy. So here I'm going to guide you like how to prepare for engineering mathematics for DA exam point of view. So this is for the students who are preparing for GATE DA 2026. So the first thing is you have to know what is the weightage of engineering mathematics. So look at the weightage. So in 2024 and 2025, I'm comparing the things for you. In 2024, so let's talk about 2024. From probability and statistics, there were 19 marks. From linear algebra, there were 10 marks. Calculus and optimization, 8 marks. Now look at 2025 paper. From probability, there were 21 marks. And then from linear algebra, 12 marks. Calculus and optimization, 11 marks. If you add, so this is 33, 44. Out of 100, 44 marks were related to mathematics part. It's like every alternate question is from engineering mathematics. It's a 100-mark paper and you say 44 marks were asked from engineering mathematics. So it's like every alternate question, you can just say like that, every alternate question was from engineering mathematics. Now, like you need to go through the syllabus. So, see, when I say the weightage is nearly 40 marks, in the exam, for example, you try to attempt this 44 marks, your target is not to score all the 44. Your target should be to score maximum marks. Because you should know that from every subject, there will be easy questions, moderate questions, and difficult questions. So it's not like engineering maths has 44, so I'll score all 44. Or this was for 37 marks, so I'll score all those 37 marks. It's not possible like that. Your target should be to cover all the topics, all the syllabus, all the subjects, and then score the easiest ones, and then the moderate ones, and then the difficult ones. Now, when you complete the easiest ones and the moderate ones in quick time, you will save a lot of time there. You can put that time onto the difficult questions. So that's what I suggest even for engineering mathematics. Try to solve all the easy, moderate, and then at the end, try solving the difficult ones. So next thing is you need to look at the syllabus. Since it has huge weightage, 40 marks, the syllabus is also huge. Look at this probability and statistics. This I have taken from our GATE 2026 brochure, which is reference for us. So they have given you all these topics which are to be covered. You need to go through all of them properly. And then linear algebra, calculus and optimization. Now students keep asking, can you give us the important topics? Now when I say there's a huge weightage, they have asked the question from every topic, almost every topic. Instead of telling you the important topics, I'll tell you what are the untapped areas. That means in 2024 and 2025, from which topics you did not get the questions. It is easy to say that because of the huge weightage, almost every topic has been covered in GATE 2024 and GATE 2025 papers. When you compare this with computer science, this I have taken from the computer science syllabus copy. We have linear algebra, calculus, probability and statistics. We have this much, and the weightage for computer science students is 6 to 8 marks. On an average, you can get 7 marks. It varies from 6 to 8 marks. Now, students keep asking doubts. Sir, I am preparing for only computer science. I have not gone through the syllabus at all. How many marks can I attempt in the DA paper? Let me repeat the question again. Very, very frequently asked doubt. Sir, I am preparing only for computer science. I want to attempt a DA because there are many common subjects. I understood the max weightage is more. So how many marks I can score with only this? You can score easily 20 to 25 marks from DA paper. Let's say approximately 40 marks appear in our GATE 2026. You can score nearly 20 to 25 with just covering these topics. If you want to cover the other topics, or if you want to score the other marks, then you have to focus on some special topics. So those special topics I'll try to highlight. So check them. When it comes to probability and statistics, so the things which you people have to focus, I'm trying to tell you. You need to focus on this confidence interval. There is something called as central limit theorem. So where is central limit theorem? So where is central limit theorem here? Yes, so here we have the central limit theorem, and then the joint PDF, so joint probabilities, and then the conditional expectation. Where is the conditional expectation? Yes. So if you try to focus on these things like confidence interval, central limit theorem, joint PDF, the conditional PDF, conditional variance, conditional expectation, you can expect, like, these are the topics which you will not cover here, so try to focus. When it comes to linear algebra, you already study this. If you focus on this singular value decomposition, which is very, very important in 2025, there were, I think, 2-3 questions which were related to singular value decomposition. And then vector spaces. Computer science students, they don't know this vector spaces. So you people should definitely focus on vector spaces, singular value decomposition, and then this projection matrix properties, quadratic forms. So these things, if you focus, you can improve your score. Now, when it comes to calculus and optimization, whatever you are preparing for your computer science, the same thing is almost there. So I don't suggest any additional preparation. So whatever you are preparing here, you just go there. Maybe you have to prepare Taylor series, which is very simple. For a maximum, minima and optimization involving single variable, you might get 4 marks. Just from maximum, minima and optimization involving single variable, you will get 4 marks easily. So if you are good with basic maxima, minima, like how do you solve a closed interval problem, how do you solve an open interval problem, how do you solve a problem which has constraints, simple constraints. See, they say optimization involving single variable, not multiple variables. So if you are good with this, you can easily solve, you easily get 4 marks. I also suggest you to learn about what are convex functions, what are concave functions, and how are they important in the concept of maxima, minima. Now, like I said, this weightage is nearly 6 to 8 marks. Those who are preparing for this, it means they are also preparing for this. Those who are preparing only this, they can easily like score 20 to 25 marks from DA paper. Now, what are the untapped areas? In 2024 and in 2025, like since the weightage is more, all the topics were like asked. Untapped areas where the confidence interval, where they can ask you what's the confidence interval for proportion, what's the confidence interval for mean, what is the length of the confidence interval, on what factors the length depends, z test, t test, chi-square test. So you need to know what is the z test statistic value, what is the critical value, how do you compare, how do you make the decision. You need to know about basic hypothesis, what is null hypothesis, how do people formulate a problem in the hypothesis. And the most important thing is they might ask you about what is type 1 error, type 2 error. This particular topic, that is z test, t test, chi-square test, we don't know like in what depth, at what depth they are going to ask, because in 2024, in 2025, they did not ask any question from this. They touched chi-square distribution, chi-square random variable. I think its variance was asked. That is easy, but they didn't frame any question on z test, t test, and chi-square test. You can expect some simple questions. Like I said, find a z test statistic value. Like, or they might give you a problem. They might say apply the z test and what is your conclusion. They might ask, can you find us the chi-square test statistic value? So you need to prepare some table and then you have to solve it. So I'm trying to tell you the untapped areas. Confidence interval, z test, t test, chi-square test. LU decomposition was asked for computer science. This can be asked for DA students also. This year I'm expecting a question on LU decomposition. Partition matrix properties were asked in 2024. Not partition matrix, sorry. Projection matrix questions were asked earlier. Partition matrix is untouched. So they might give you some kind of partition matrix. They might ask its rank. They might ask its determinant. You can expect that. Quadratic forms. This is something related to linear algebra. They might link maxima, minima topic with this quadratic forms, or a positive definite matrix with the quadratic forms concept. And then Taylor series also, they have not asked any question. So please be ready with that. And I feel they might also ask you something related to convex and concave functions. So be prepared with those things. Now I want to suggest some reference books to you. So what are the reference books? The most important thing is our class notes. So we put a lot of efforts, right? We refer to all these books, we give you the class notes. So first reference is that. We from referring all these books, we develop various concepts and then we prepare our AS Academy textbook, right? So that AS Academy textbook actually covers like a lot of areas, all the syllabus. First of all, it is syllabus oriented. You don't have you don't have the things which are not in the exam. So whatever is there in the exam, we have exactly those things in our AS Academy textbook. The textbook has solved problems and unsolved problems. It also has 2024, 2025 solutions. We have the questions followed by the solutions. And we have also given the sample paper. So GATE has given us a sample paper in 2024. We have given those questions like their solutions also. And then for probability, for basic probability, Sheldon Ross book is very good. If you want the if you want to learn more for data science point of view, so we are referring this Mathematical Statistics and Data Analysis by John A. Rice, and the Probability and Statistics for Engineering and the Sciences by this J. Devore. For linear algebra, it is Matrix Analysis by Carl D. Meyer. And then for calculus, it is James Stewart. For calculus, you don't need to refer books. Very simple, very less syllabus, and then the weightage is very high. 8 to 9 marks can be asked. Students, once again, let me tell you, if you are going to get 40 marks, your aim is not to score all the 40 marks. It's impossible, yaar. Very, very difficult to score all of them. Your target should be to score 35 and above. So in that, what you do is try to score the easiest ones, moderate ones, and the difficult ones. If you do it, you will definitely get maximum number of marks from DA, maximum number of marks from engineering mathematics, and also in the DA paper. If you can score 35 marks in this with this subject itself, you are now going to qualify in the exam. So I hope this inputs have helped you. Students, I want to share one more important information with you. ACE Engineering Academy is conducting pre-gate exam on 18th January 2026. So for various branches, like for civil instrumentation, it is from 9:30 a.m. For mechanical and computer science, it is from 10:30 a.m. For EC and production, it is from 2:30 onwards. For electrical and data science, it is from 3:30 onwards. Last date to register for this pre-gate exam is 16th January. And the results will be declared the next day, that is 19th January in the evening. To enroll for this, you have to scan this QR code, complete the registration process. Why is this pre-gate exam important for the GATE aspirants? Now by January 18th, you will be left over with hardly less than a month. I think 20 days. For some students, it is less than that. Now, the students from all over India appear for this. Now, when you also write, you will know where you will stand in all India level. So this is very important. You write more exams like this, your performance in the actual exam improves. You get a better rank. So please, this is one of the most important exams. This will you cannot appear after some time. It is on 18th January. It will start for various branches. We give the time. For civil and instrumentation, you are supposed to write from 9:30 a.m. onwards. You'll have a 3 hours duration and the exam ends. So it's not like I'll write afterwards. No, this is exactly held on 18th January in those times. So for that, you have to scan this QR code. I want to share one more update with you. We are also conducting All India GATE 2026 mock test series. Many students have used this and they got excellent ranks from ACE Engineering Academy. Now, what we offer is 24 mock tests, in which 6 are scheduled mock tests and 18 are free mock exams. These are the various departments. For registering this, you have to scan this QR code, complete the registration process, and then you can get this test series. Now, why is this test series important? Your GATE exam is online
it is a computer based test. Now this is also a computer based test. Our pre-gate exam is also a computer based test. So when you are having the same environment, when you write that exam, your gate exam is computer based test, these are also computer based tests. This will give you an edge over the other students. So far whatever you have prepared, now the actual thing is writing mock exams. The more mock exams you write, your time management skills will improve. Now those 3 hours which has 180 minutes, now how do you use those 180 minutes? Where to start? Will you start with aptitude? Will you start with core subjects? Should I start with 1 mark questions? Should I start with 2 mark questions? You will know all this when you appear for more mock exams. Not only we are providing this mock exams, we also provide the statistics after the exam, where you will get all India ranks. How many students have appeared? Where do you stand? How much time did you spend on a question? How much time did other students spend? All these statistics will be given in this test series. This test series also has the virtual calculator, where your exam has a virtual calculator. So you should get used to the virtual calculator. People who don't use the virtual calculator during the practice or during the mock exams, if you directly go to the exam, you try to use the virtual calculator there, you will not know where is log to the base e. You will not know where is log to the base 10. You don't know what is log to the base 2. You don't know how to use e power x. You don't know how to use a trigonometric functions, like whether to put them in radian mode or degree mode. There are various things. You should be familiar with a virtual calculator. Our test series has virtual calculator, and the other things which is like which has the same interface like the gate exam. So these 2 things are very important for the students who are preparing for the gate exam. I hope this will definitely help you in improving your rank. So best of luck, students. Thank you.